Thanks for checking out this film review from the Dead Man's Party podcast. You could find our full archive of every unedited show if you subscribe to The Skeleton Crew on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Be sure to support Dead Man's Party on Patreon. Link in the description. Enjoy the review. Welcome back to Dead Man's Party. This is Conan. I'm coming all the way from Shatazar to intro the show for these guys. The Queen's Guards wanted us to review this movie.
They wanted us to record the show last week.
We didn't have time. Well, thank you, Arnold. You are the man. I mean, Conan. Thank you. Yeah, you're awesome, dude. Conan the Destroyer, 1984. And let's face it, this was not exactly the fun-loving month I was hoping Arnold month would be. But I hope in some small way that Arnold month on Dead Man's Party helped everybody cope a little bit. Cope or find a little bit of happiness in a dreary world. So let's try to do that again as Arnold month comes to a close. My name is Al. And I'm with the big, tough, badass Chris. Yeah. I bet nothing hurts you, huh, Chris?
Only pain.
Makes sense. And you heard him. He's everyone's favorite cousin sister's brother, the Ghoul. What's up, Ghoul?
They need me.
We do. We really do, right, Chris?
Absolutely.
That's exactly what I would have done. Exactly.
Now, everybody refers to this character as Conan, yet in this movie, they only say Conan. Conan, that's how they pronounce it. Is that how they pronounce it in the first one, too? Because I haven't watched that movie in a while. Because in this movie, it's only Conan, but everyone says Conan. It's like saying He-Man instead of He-Man. It is!
A Deadman.
Yeah, Deadman. Conan the Deadman.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's interesting. Conan. It's like calling him Bateman or Speederman instead of Spider-Man.
Speederman. Batman.
Yeah, so this is Conan the Destroyer, 1984. This came out only 2 years after the first one, which is pretty amazing. Arnold looks completely different. His face is more chiseled. It looks like he got some work done. His body is not as big and thick, but they say he gained 10 pounds for the role, but it's a very chiseled cut 10 pounds. He looks phenomenal.
He may have gained some muscle for this, but he lost, not that he was fat, obviously, but he leaned up, I feel like, for this movie. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
he's a little slimmer.
Kind of like Rocky from 2 to 3.
Exactly. Do we need to tell the audience why we're not reviewing Conan the Barbarian?
Oh, we're just doing the same shit we do to you guys all the time, like Predator 2. I don't know. No,
This just felt like it would be a more fun movie to review.
right. I mean, I'm sure we could poke fun at the first one, but not nearly as much.
No way. So this came out in June of '84, and let me read off. I got a dozen movies here that were released just in the summer of 1984.
Oof.
So in no particular order, I started basically at the end of May, which, Memorial Day weekend, that's people when traditionally think the summer blockbuster season starts.
Yeah.
So these movies were all released in the summer of 1984. Ghostbusters, which we'll never unfortunately do on the show because Alex doesn't like it, everybody.
I would still talk about it.
Gremlins, The Karate Kid, Conan the Destroyer, Star Trek III, The Search for Spock. I'm not into those movies, but it was a huge movie. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, The Never-Ending Story, Top Secret with Val Kilmer. I don't know if you've ever seen Top Secret. It's hilarious.
That's the weird one of all your lists so far.
Red Dawn, which I've never seen. I don't care to, but it was a big movie. Purple Rain, for all you Prince fans out there, that was a huge movie. Revenge of the Nerds.
Wow.
The Muppets Take Manhattan, which the Muppets were a huge deal back then.
Uh-huh.
And then there's this comedy. I don't know if you guys are fans. It's called Bachelor Party. It's got Tom Hanks.
I've seen the cover a million times.
Yeah,
I've seen it a couple times. I'm not really into it, but my buddy Gary's fucking infatuated with it, so I figured I'd throw that one in there. But yeah, all those movies came out in the summer alone of 1984.
Wild. Jesus Christ. It's...
What was the box office for this movie? It couldn't have been good.
Okay, so Conan the Destroyer in its box office run made approximately $31 million, which today is the equivalent of $95 million. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like Ghostbusters or Gremlins, but still good, respectable.
It couldn't have cost more than $7 million to make, right?
I don't know what Arnold got paid, but
probably $1 million. I think it was $1 million. $1 million.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's not bad.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you're gonna pay the main guy to $1 million to get 29 more than that back.
Right.
So that's pretty good.
I'm sure Wilt Chamberlain got $1 million or so.
Yeah, right. So, Conan leads a ragtag group of adventurers on a quest for a princess. Director Richard Fleischer. Writers Robert E. Howard, Roy Thomas, and Jerry Conway. Starring Arnold Schwarzenegger as Conan. Grace Jones as Zula. Olivia Diabo as Princess Jenna. Wilt Chamberlain as Bumbata.
I guess Larry Bird wasn't available.
Or Patrick Ewing. Mako, who is a beloved actor by millions. He was a Ninja Turtle. I think he was Splinter, Ghoul, in
What was he? I was gonna say because I know he was huge. He's in that fucking shitty Karate Kid knockoff with Corey Feldman I was telling you about a couple weeks ago.
Oh god.
No, yeah, he's like the good sensei. He's like the Miyagi basically.
Would you say that's called?
A Dangerous Place, I believe.
I gotta write that down. I'll never remember that.
Tracy Walter as Malik. Now,
I love Tracy Walter.
He is one of the all-time character actors.
Yep.
He has been in so many fucking movies over
Amazing.
the
do you know
years.
he was in Bateman?
Yes, absolutely. Of course he was.
Bob Gunn.
Bob, yep.
Dude, I can't believe he shot this guy.
Repo Man, he's great in that.
I still have to watch that. I've never seen it.
I love that movie.
That's a cult classic. People love it.
Sarah Douglas as Queen Taramis.
Oh, yes.
I'm sure many Superman fans will recognize her.
Absolutely.
The bad bitch from Part 2 with the short hair. Pat Roach as Man Ape. God, what an amazing job he did. Like Sven Thorson Torga. I really don't even know who that... Oh, I know. I do know him. Of course I do.
Yeah, Mallrats. He don't know the floors.
Right,
that guy.
You know, Fours. Everyone knows LaFours.
Everyone knows the floors.
He fought Arnold with the sword.
Yeah, he's in the first one too. Yeah.
So right.
Yeah.
He's one of Thulsa Doom's guys.
Did you just say sword?
Did I say sword? No, I don't think I would have.
Oh, I thought I love it when people pronounce it like that. Sword.
Sword.
That's how Christian says it.
He's trying to be all proper.
No, he just doesn't know how to talk. He's a fucking idiot.
I don't say that. He's my best friend.
Those fucking Canucks.
Well, we didn't want to tell Ghoul, but I don't know if he's looking at this or not. Maybe I'm dropping a huge bomb on...
No. You want to tell him now?
Should we wait?
Ghoul, did you look at any of the cast?
No, so I was gonna say I was actually gonna text you guys last night and say who's the person I shouldn't be looking for, but I didn't.
Okay.
But I didn't look it up.
Just save it.
You don't know then.
I don't even know what we're talking. Like I don't even know what this.
Okay. No.
Is.
We're good.
This is a character.
Yeah.
Everyone's a character.
Okay.
I'm trying to be very vague here. Good job, Ghoul. I'm glad. So I can't wait to see your reaction.
I try.
All right. Well, so this is Conan the Destroyer. So my history with this is the movie of my life. So I don't know what it...
That's a bold statement, dude.
What? I'm going somewhere with this.
Okay.
So we all have our childhood stuff. When I was a kid, I easily and effortlessly gravitated to Arnold. I kind of lived the exact opposite life Chris lived. So this was the movie, and believe me, Terminator, Commando, these were not left out by any means. I'm not saying that. Predator. So for whatever reason, this movie, out of all others, stuck out to me in a way that I can't even explain. I hope the Ghoul has some kind of history like mine with some other Arnold movie. Hopefully Commando or something, but...
Oh, dude, we talked about it on Commando, how that was, like... I knew of Arnold, but I'd only ever seen, like, Terminator 2 when I was, like, 5 or 6 or 7 or something like that. And... Yeah, but... No, when I was like 6, I got Commando, and like I said, I was obsessed with that fucking movie. Like, after I watched it like a million times that weekend, every single time I was like playing with my G.I. Joe action figures. I was just recreating that movie.
Right.
Like,
well, apparently my dad told me when I was a little older, every time he came home from work, I was in front of the TV and Conan the Destroyer was on.
That's awesome. I love that.
Everybody who has nieces or kids or whatever understands, or nephews, understands that a kid gets hooked on a certain movie.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
I had about 25 movies probably as a kid that I got addicted to, and I don't care how, like, I would watch them on repeat, and they never got old.
Isn't that amazing? And this is the one for me. Now, again, I did this with Rocky IV. I did this with Commando. I did this probably with all the Rockies, honestly. I did this with Back to the Future. I did this with Temple of Doom.
Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo.
What? Breaking? What's that? Like, there's a lot of movies I kind of did this with, but this was the biggest one. So I've seen this movie, I would say, over 100 times.
Nice.
Easily. And I've never, for a fraction of a second, ever thought every scene wasn't captivating.
I saw it a shitload when I was a kid, but I'd say in the last 30 years, I've only seen it 3 times at the most.
Wow. But
when I was a kid, I had it on tape and I watched it all the time.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, once I hit probably 18, 20 years old, I've only seen it like 3 times since then, including this time.
Yeah, no, and Ghoul, I guess tell your history with this.
I have a whole whopping... I literally looked at the clock and I was 6:32. I finished this movie exactly like 24 hours ago for the first time.
But you own it, right?
I own it thanks to Alex. He gave it to me for Christmas, and
okay.
But I had said I'm not gonna watch it until we review it because I want it to be like a little more special.
No, I
you know
love
what
that.
I mean?
I love that.
And
you know what he sent him? He sent me for Christmas a fucking family picture of him and his wife and his daughter.
He just sent me that too. I actually have it hanging on my mini fridge here.
Wait, are you joking? Did I do that?
Yeah.
You sent us a Christmas card?
Oh, okay. I thought I sent you a fucking 8x10. I'm like, why would I do that? Holy shit.
No.
That's weird.
Yeah, so I just saw this for the first time, and I'm really excited to get into it because I'm not going to spoil it.
Well,
but
tell us your history at least with Conan the Barbarian.
Well, yeah, so I had always... because it wasn't until recently that I like sword and sorcery type movies, as they call them. I wasn't really into them. Obviously, you know, guns are just far superior weapons. But I got into all of that kind of shit probably like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. And even as my love of Arnold, the Conans just never interested me because of that type of genre. So I was just like, oh, whatever. And then I got into it and I was like, Conan the Barbarian was on something. I was like, I gotta fucking watch this movie now that I'm into this shit and it's Arnold. Like, there can't be anything wrong with this movie. And it's rated fucking R, so I'm sure it's gonna be like gnarly.
Oh, that's the sad thing about this one, right?
I was gonna bring that up later, but so I watched it for the first time after that. I've seen it probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 times since. That movie's pretty kick ass. Like,
The first one.
The first one,
Yeah, Thulsa Doom.
Dude, he's a fucking crazy ass villain.
Oh, yeah. And when Arnold goes up to the thing at the end and he walks up behind him and he turns around, he feels totally safe.
I love the blonde in that movie.
Valeria.
Yes.
I always wondered if the real Valeria laid on this stone in this movie. I really doubt it.
Like they got the actual actors back?
Probably not.
I think we would have heard about it if that happened. Somebody would have said they got the real actress back.
I don't know. She does it for me, though.
Yeah, it's funny. She's not my type.
Well, we know
wait. Is that her name, Valeria?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's Valerie in Spanish, believe it or not.
Gotcha. Okay.
Did you keep that Coke label, by the way?
Yes, I still got it. Oh yeah, it's a weird thing. So we watched this movie or whatever. I forgot exactly the events, but my wife brings home a Coke bottle, and now they're doing the names on it again, and it said Valeria on this. I think it was the same day I watched this movie.
It was. You texted me. That's insane.
Right? How weird is that? And she only did it because our daughter's name is Valerie. She didn't do it because of this friggin' movie, believe me.
Tiffany's just as big as a Conan fan as
oh,
you are.
yeah. She loves the mirror scene. Oh, yeah. She wants to do her makeup in those mirrors right before Arnold smashes them. Yeah, loves it. Okay, so I guess we'll get to it because we don't want to go on for 3 hours here. So the Queen's Guards I thought tried to capture Conan and Malik while this guy's swallowing jewels. Like, you couldn't just hide him under that thing you were under. Like, they wouldn't go there.
It's also funny to think that like he does that throughout the movie, and it's like at some point he has to. The implication is he's gonna have to dig through his own shit to get them out. It's wild.
Do they just like Mouth in the Goonies, putting all the jewels in his mouth?
Wow! And then the Queen should have pulled it out and went, "Oh my god! You're the one that called Malik, aren't you? You're not saying too much."
Exactly.
I love his nasally, like, like his delivery is amazing. And I love, okay, so I guess let's talk about, before we get into the movie itself, the movie proper, let's actually talk about the differences of Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer.
Well, the opening music that plays during the credits, to me, that signals like you're in for a different type of movie. It feels like an adventure, fantasy type thing, rather than the much more serious, dramatic, grounded that the first one is. Yeah.
Okay, so we could acknowledge this. Everybody does. I don't think we're saying anything new, and anyone listening to this, I mean, I'm sure there's some people who probably didn't even watch it that are listening, or just watch it for our show or whatever, but everyone has preconceived notions of this movie, and you only have those notions compared to the first movie. And that's the only reason you have them. Because if this was the first Conan, you wouldn't think anything of it in terms of its writing style, the humor. It's very it's very keeping up with contemporary pop culture.
It's like lighthearted, yeah.
Like Indiana Jones-ish to a certain extent.
I have a few, on my notes, I was like, even some of the sets, I'm like, this feels like it could be like an Indiana Jones type.
You got the girl, you got the little comedic sidekick guy.
I mean, it's just the adventure music. It's ironic that Temple of Doom came out in the same summer that this did.
Yeah. And this whole thing, Arnold having a humorous sidekick like Malik, I'll tell you what, I think it's fantastic. I really do. Like, I think it's kind of funny that Arnold would hang around this type of person. Like, that Conan would hang around this type of guy. It's funny, right? Because he kind of did that with, what's the guy's name? Supatai from the first one? Supatai, right? Is that his name?
No fucking clue.
I was gonna say,
like the Chinese type guy.
No, I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
That guy is kind of funny.
Oh yeah.
In a way, right? He's kind of like humorous. Like he's
there's there's good banter like type stuff. Yeah.
And they like joke about, oh, my God lives in the sky. Your God's below him, and all that stuff. You know, there's some humor here going on, but and it's a good chemistry. I think Conan needs a kind of a goofball type dude, and I think this will really age me. It's kind of cute that they're together. Like I wouldn't say this when I was 25, but it's kind of like my wife would say it's adorable, right? Like to have like this big like barbarian be with this goofball type guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it's kind of funny. It's kind of endearing.
Absolutely, yeah.
I like that they're friends. And I think it's cool that Conan's willing to hang out with this. I guess he's a great thief.
It's like being the Ghoul.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Chris is willing to be with the Ghoul, so that's what it is. It's a big hulking guy.
Except we're both equally fucking I was gonna say retarded, but equally fucking insane when it comes to just funny shit.
Yeah. So I'm totally down with this. I'm not even saying it because I watched it 100 times. Like, just because I watched it 100, like maybe the reason I was willing to is because
that's probably it. What it's like adds a charm to it.
I don't see it through the lens of, oh God, this isn't the same as the first one.
Oh, I don't either. I never thought that one time when I was a kid watching this.
Right. And we have to recapture that idea because we're almost losing out on a really cool movie just because it's not the same as the first one.
I mean, it's like comparing Rocky and Rocky 2 to 3 and 4.
Yeah.
They're not the same.
Yeah.
The tone and everything, but, you know, when you're a kid, you're not thinking about that shit.
But it clearly still doesn't bother you at almost 50, right? Like,
fuck no.
You're still on board here, so it's like,
well, it's like it's the I think 1984, like Chris was saying earlier, it plays a huge impact because like you know how we've kind of talked about on other shows like how like decades and like movies and style and stuff will bleed into like so like the 70s kind of bleeds into the 80s up until I think like 82, 83, and I think the 80s really starts in 1984.
Yeah.
Like movie style wise, like obviously like we were just Chris listed off all those movies. Like those aren't the type of movies you see, you know, in 82 or 83, even just a year prior. Like, well, obviously, but like just the way they look, the way they feel. Like,
no, you're right. You're right. And it's funny watching this time. I thought for a movie that was rated PG, there was a pretty good amount of blood and gore in this.
I didn't realize it was PG until I looked on the Blu-ray thing and I was like, what?
Ironically enough, it's because this same summer, Gremlins and Temple of Doom came out,
and after that, they created the PG-13 rating,
right?
Because they thought those two movies specifically were too intense for kids to be rated PG, so they created that rating.
Yeah.
This would have...
Yeah, like anybody working at these fucking booths really cared how old the kid was with the parents.
This movie would have been rated PG-13 if that rating would have been in effect, which went into effect 2 months after this came out when Red Dawn came out. That was the first movie that was ever rated PG-13.
Wild.
Because of Temple of Doom and Gremlins.
No, because I didn't look any background information about this. Is there a version of this that they like shot to be rated R? Is that like a thing, or is it like cut? Or did they intentionally shoot it like lighter?
How in the world is there not more footage?
Yeah.
Of like hanging on a death more?
Yeah, because like even like that opening fight when he's fighting those guys off, like there's one when he like gets a guy in the chest and you see like shitload of blood splatter. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
And he punches the fucking horses in the face. Like that's pretty violent. Like
I love how they were able to do that back then. You probably can't punch a horse anymore, right?
Was that the horse that Madonna had sex with?
I think it was his brother.
Oh, okay.
And the cannibal's head just like twirling as it falls.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like there's some good stuff here. Some cutthroats, I believe.
I love Malik's. It basically becomes a signature move when he jumps on the back of the horse and he just fucking dude, I love that too.
That is great.
Yeah.
Those fucking knives.
Yeah.
Boom, Boom, he's awesome, man.
Shank the shit out of him.
Fuck yeah, that's Ghoul shit right there. Well, you'd have a gun and just put it under his chin and blow his fucking brains out.
Hey, I got knives too, though. Don't worry.
Yeah, he likes that up close and personal type murder too.
Yeah.
And so, what do you think the rationale was for casting Wilt Chamberlain in this role? He was totally serviceable, but it's just odd.
So
Right.
I don't who is Wilt Chamberlain? You said he's Bombada, the tall black dude.
Yeah, he was a boxer. He fought Muhammad Ali.
He's the guy who actually beat Tommy Morrison. You think it was a guy named Frank Mercer, but it was actually
Ray Mercer.
Wait, well, no, because I was gonna say I've never seen that dude in anything like else. I feel like he would have been like in stuff.
So, Ghoul, do you know who Wilt Chamberlain is?
Obviously not. No.
Really? You never heard the name in your life?
I don't. Why would I?
You're not a baseball fan?
I'm not a big sports person.
Or a football guy at all?
No, not at all.
Oh.
I thought he played hockey.
Oh, is he an athlete? Oh, is he a fucking basketball player?
Yes, he's one of the most famous basketball players of all time.
Oh, now your Larry Bird comment from earlier makes more sense.
He's like, why is he talking about it?
He's like the greatest college basketball player of all time, and he's the only person in the history of the NBA to score 100 points in a game.
Oh shit!
Or to fuck 20,000 women.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, I've never seen this guy because he clearly wasn't a fucking actor.
How dumb is the Queen Teramos or whatever her name is to hire a guy who fucked 20,000 women to protect the virginity of her niece? Like, this is gotta be the most ass backwards logic, right?
Yep. It was 10,000. That was his claim, right?
I thought it was 20. 10?
Regardless, he claims to have slept with 10 or 20,000 women over the course of his sporting career.
I'm sure it still went on after he retired.
Wait, is that a real thing that he taught? Like the actual guy?
That's what he claims. Yeah.
He was willing to tell the world that. Yeah, he don't care.
God, what a lucky bastard.
They should ask him now.
Like, most people would say, wow, keeping it classy, dude. But back then, people were a little more like, whatever in the 80s, I guess. Like, but now it would kind of be like frowned upon. Like, oh God, you objectify that many women in your life?
Well, it's like those chicks on OnlyFans that fuck like 1,000 guys in 2 days. That's like all the rage now, apparently.
Yeah, it's going back to it's okay again. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure their dads are proud.
Yeah, society is just falling apart is what's really going on.
Right.
So what is the queen's name in this movie? What's her character's name?
I think is it Teramos, or am I nuts?
I'd have to look it up, which I'm not going to. I'm sure that's close enough. Between Superman 2 and this, I have always had a massive crush on this woman. I think she is so fucking sexy. Her look and just her attitude, like in both of these movies, she's like this badass almost. Like she will not put up with any shit. I don't know. I just find her extremely hot.
I've never seen this original Superman's, but
What?
I don't care for the character. I just no interest.
I agree with you there. He to me, he's like a cheeseball version of a superhero compared to Batman. Like, let's say Batman's level 10 cool. Superman's like 3 to me.
Yeah, I'm not interested in a guy who has all the ultimate powers. It's boring.
Are you hearing this?
I thought I told you guys that before.
No. However, Superman 2 is a movie you want to watch.
Superman 2 is my favorite superhero movie of all time, and it's not even close.
But yeah, I'm not into the Superman character at all. To me, it's so eye-rolly and corny. I'm like, Superman? Like, can we already start off with the worst name in the history of mankind?
I don't know how much longer I can sit here and listen to this.
But it's become such a thing in pop culture that it's almost like hearing The Karate Kid and thinking that's normal.
Oh, wait, so Chris, are you a fan of Superman, like the character, or you just really like those original movies?
I just like the Superman 1 and 2, and especially 2, are just fucking amazing.
Now, again, I'm from a completely different generation than you. And when those first two movies came out, I was 5, 6, 7 years old, and I watched them ad nauseum. So they are seared into my brain.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah, but the Ghoul had Brandon Roth.
I did. You know, the sad part is, I came out when I was like 12, and I
Hey,
didn't see that in the movie theater.
When that came out, I really liked it. Now, upon rewatch, not so great,
Yeah.
but
Can you believe they're making more of those?
of course I can believe it.
It's all they make now is.
They're never going to stop.
The ones with the other guy who was kind of good wasn't even good.
No, those weren't good either. Although I will tell you, the Batman versus Superman, I did like that movie. That was pretty good.
I like the director's cut.
I liked Ben Affleck as Batman. I'll be honest. I thought he was good. Alex, were you a He-Man Masters of the Universe fan as a kid?
Obsessed as a
Do you
kid.
remember the character Evil Lynn? She was like the evil version of Tila. She was one of Skeletor's. She was like the woman that was Skeletor's like badass. She was purple. She wore like purple and black.
Yes.
That's what this character reminds me of so much. Her look and even her face, the way she dresses, her voice, everything. She would have been a perfect Evil Lynn back in the day.
Wow.
Said they casted Meg Foster.
Oh, that's right.
Or Ali Sheedy. Yeah. Like in Karate Kid.
Yep. God, she was so good in Karate Kid.
I don't find her attractive in the Superman movie because to me she's just like a bitch I want to kill. But in this movie, I could see that way more.
She's a bitch that I want to kill.
Oh yeah. So, I guess let me just go back and saying that in the very beginning, when those guards are attacking these guys, and you're like, why are they doing this if they want them to go on a mission? What we were supposed to realize out of this is that the Queen was testing them.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't catch up. So she was willing to let her guys die just to see if these guys were good enough. So that's kind of cool, I guess.
I like when they're riding through that city and then the parade, basically, when they're just being paraded through the town. And Arnold starts talking to that camel because he's like, isn't that the same camel? Or blah, blah, blah. And Arnold goes, I think it was. I'm sorry about what happened last time. And that camel shoots a load all over Arnold's fucking chest.
I was gonna say I knew that fucking shit was gonna come up.
And he fucking just bashes that camel with his fist on top of the head.
Oh, like, dude, so much animal violence in this movie. Like, he's just fucking annihilating giant animals.
Bonked a camel on the head until it collapsed.
Again, with something like that, that was not anywhere near in the first movie. Shit like that.
Oh, no.
Punching the horse, hitting the camel on the head.
I don't mind punching the horse. I think that was just a tactic to knock the guy on the horse down.
Well, okay.
Yeah, that's not as bad as
But
bonking
apologizing to the camel and then fucking having him spit all over him and then hitting him on the head.
Right.
No, Conan would cut the motherfucker's head off.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a line. Now, I've run this by a few people, and I've had some apologists tell me I'm wrong. But and I'm sure that would be the Ghoul, but I want to run this line by you.
The Defender.
The Defender, but tell me that Queen Teramis didn't blow her line here. And I think they just didn't realize it. The director just zoned out. And they had to use it by the time they were in the cutting room floor because they're not going to go back to that place and redo this. So she's talking to Conan and asking him what he's praying for. What were you praying for when I came over here before, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she says, look at the shrine. So she says, show me the desire in your deepest heart.
Yeah. It is. It doesn't make sense now.
Never thought about that, but that is weird phrasing.
Yeah.
Show me the desire in your deepest heart? Do you mean show me the deepest desire in your heart?
That makes way more sense. Yes.
Right. So she fucked up, right? And they didn't realize it. They were just like in the moment, and they were just like, "Wow, good read." Right? And then they went back and they're like, "Holy fuck, she said the whole thing wrong."
They didn't want to offend her.
What's a deepest heart? How many hearts do we have?
He's got layers, like 6 hearts.
Yeah, show me the desire in your deepest one. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, that is really weird.
Oh, thank you, Ghoul. Wow, I'm back on. You are my number one guy. Anybody know what that is? Come on.
So what? Say it again.
And you are my number one.
Batman.
All right, yeah.
So is this where we get to the princess? Do we need to have that discussion?
Yeah, the princess, Jenna.
What's your question, Ghoul? Her age?
Exactly, because she
So
looks.
you didn't look it up?
I do.
Okay, good.
I didn't touch anything. It's. I have a feeling I'm gonna hear some weird shit. Yeah, and honestly, I didn't. It didn't click to me until when she started talking about like how do you get a man or whatever that, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
When I
And
was
then,
a kid watching this, I never thought about her age ever.
yeah, but then
Because she was just an adult blonde woman to me.
that's yeah. So to me, because that's the thing back then. How old is the actress that plays the princess?
Hold on.
Why are you asking this?
Because of the end.
The way she kisses him?
Yeah, the fact that it actually happens. She's not of age, is she?
Wait, how do you she acts like she's 25 years old. So why are you saying that?
I think she looks pretty young, like, because like certain people back then looked older for at certain ages. I don't think she does.
How old do you think she looks? How old do you think she is?
I would say, honestly, considering they got away with the kiss, I was gonna say she's like just 18.
So she turned with less than a month left in the shoot of the movie. So they were almost done with the movie. Still shooting though. She turned 15.
Look at his mouth. Look at his mouth. It's like
she was 14 during the bulk of the shoot of this movie.
Look at him down in a bottle of Jack Daniels. He has to get through this. Look at him.
How old was Arnold?
Like 36, 37. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You want to hear something even better than that?
Do you have anything better than
I
that?
was gonna say, what is better than that?
This same year, she appeared in a movie fully nude.
Now, how did that all happen?
It was in the IMDb trivia when I was scrolling. It's called Bolero, Bolero.
Did I look it up online? I will not answer that question. She appears fully nude the same year she made this movie.
And is that movie still available to the public, even though they know that?
I don't know if it's on like streaming sites or anything.
Is it for sale on Amazon.com?
I mean, if you want, I can send you links to certain adult sites where they have those scenes.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wow. It is available on DVD.
Oh, is it? Okay.
For $16 on Amazon. But why is that still allowed, even though we know that...
I don't know, dude.
The world is a strange place.
No clue.
Wow.
Dude, there's a movie from the 70s with Brooke Shields when she was 11 where she's totally nude.
Yeah, there is.
And you can buy it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
It's called Little Baby or Sweet Baby or something like that.
That's wild.
You can actually buy it. Yes.
I'm so glad I didn't look any of this up now because we just have perfect reactions.
I don't even know my reaction. My reaction isn't even what I thought it would be because I didn't know that that movie was still available.
Oh man, I mean, I love Arnold to death, but now it makes him like kissing his daughter in Commando on the lips a little weirder. Now he's done it twice. I don't love it.
Stop. Dude, he probably thought she was 25 like the rest of us.
Alyssa Milano definitely doesn't look 25.
That was a daddy-daughter kiss.
I'm
So, do you want to address the kiss in this movie now or save it till the end?
What, you have actual notes on the kiss itself?
Just an observation. Not really notes.
That he put his bottom lip in her mouth as opposed to her bottom lip in his mouth?
No.
Yeah, sure, later.
Okay.
wow, holy shit.
Yeah, now, here's the weird thing. She comes off like she's almost more mature than I am, and I'm 30 years older than her.
That's what I mean. That's why I thought she was like probably like 18-year-olds back then were very...
So how could you even muster that up, even for the performance? How could you act so mature?
Right. Her presence and the way she carries herself in this movie.
Yeah.
Now, to me, when I watched it this time,
She seems like, if someone would have told me, oh, she's 23, I would have believed it.
You wouldn't think anything of it.
No.
That's phenomenal. I don't think I could do that at 14.
Oh, no way. But that's also just the stone cold fact. Women just mature earlier, like emotionally and mentally, than men do.
I got my first visual at 14.
That's awesome for 14-year-old Chris. I'm very proud of him.
Shout out to Denise.
He knows the girl who did it. When she was down there, were you looking down there and you were like, wow, it's really happening?
Oh, yeah, dude. It was in the daytime, in the bedroom. I was like, this can't be happening to me. I was watching the clock. It took me 12 minutes somehow.
Oh, my God. I literally,
Swear
the
to
first
God.
one I got, I swear to God. I don't know if I went 3 minutes.
I was 12 minutes. I don't know if I was nervous or what, but I was like, God damn, is this going to happen?
Yeah. Okay, wait. All right, so let's get back to a real part of the movie, though. The score. The score was from the same guy who did the first Conan. Now I'm saying it like this. Like Chris is like putting it in my head.
It sounds so weird when you say
guy.
that.
Because you know I don't want to say Conan.
A guy.
A guy? A tree? A tree wrote the score?
Wait, so it's the same guy who did the score, but it's
Isn't that amazing?
it's it's completely different. I was thinking during it, I'm not trying to be like, this isn't like a knock against the movie. It almost has kind of like the Dream Warriors score. It has kind of like some of that, like, at least to me, but that's not a bad thing.
I wouldn't know. I'm not that big of a fan of Dream Warriors where I would even...
It's just one of those things I always take away from that movie.
Oh, okay. No, the score here is outstanding. And this is what legitimized, and I talked about this, like with Hard to Kill. A score can legitimize a good to really good, and if it's great just on the filming and the stuff in it, a great score, now you're talking other levels here. There are so many things that, although this is a technically lesser movie than Conan the Barbarian, when you throw this guy on top of it and his music from the first one just tweaked for the tone, it totally legitimizes this movie. The most striking of all of the score, I would say, is the intro that Chris mentioned earlier.
Like that epic, like big music, like when they first come in, yeah.
It doesn't sound cheap.
Very majestic and adventurous sounding.
Yeah.
But the best score, I hope you both picked up on this, right to the end, when he throws the sword through the last mirror, is the whole mirror wizard scene.
Oh, yeah.
That scene is the heart of the movie. I don't care what happens at the end. Everything that happens after that scene feels almost anticlimactic.
I didn't realize like the movie's like an hour and 40 minutes long. So after that whole happened, I was like, shit, this movie's almost over. And then the whole other half of the movie happened.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. But yeah, it kind of does crescendo with that mirror scene.
When he throws that sword through the last mirror and that guy walks out with the sword in his chest,
dude,
the music that's playing when he pulls that sword out and drops it on the floor, it is like you know you're watching something amazing.
Yeah, that shit was fucking rad.
And even like when you hear it when he hits by accident and the monster gets his first scar from him accidentally breaking the mirror behind him.
Mm-hmm.
The music?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And
yeah, it's one of those oh shit moments when you see what's happening and the way they
marry the music perfectly with that moment.
Yeah.
And I will say, although it's ADR and he didn't say it, Malik saying, that's exactly what I would have done. That's the perfect thing for a fucking kid to hear. When he's watching this, you're like, yeah, me too, because
right.
I realized it too. When the mirror broke, you could see this. You know, like it's like, wow, this is so well done. And that wizard, I think he died in like 2002. That guy who plays that wizard, he is so creepy and he's so into his role.
No, I was like kind of upset that he wasn't the overall like villain of the movie. Like,
Yeah, there's another wizard. There's actually another wizard.
no, yeah, right. And I'm naysaying that either because that stuff is cool too. But like I said, I legitimately was like, oh man, this movie's about to be over already. It felt like it fucking flew by, and then we have all that. But that scene, like I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not just doing this just to add like when all the red cloaked dudes come out, that shit's creepy as fuck
dude,
visually.
that's amazing.
But as soon as he lifts the hood and that fucking creature, I literally yelled,
Were
"Oh,
you like,
shit."
what the fuck? Yeah.
Legit, I was like, oh shit. Like, what is that?
That thing looks so badass.
With that pink tongue sticking out.
I was not expecting it at all. That was fucking terrifying, honestly.
It was wild, man, because you wonder what are the cloaks? Why are they walking into each other? What's happening? And they all form. Then you see the two come into the one last one, and you're like, so now this is like all the power together or something. Like you don't even know what you're looking at. You don't know why you're seeing it. Nothing. But it's still captivating.
Absolutely.
I love before they get there and you see that fucking ice castle or whatever you want to call it out in the middle of the fucking lake. And it shows the wizard turns into like that purple cartoon dragon or something.
Yeah, that ghost bird. That's what I had it listed as.
Puff the Magic Dragon.
He looks like fucking Figment from Disney World.
Oh yeah.
Is that still a thing, Ghoul? You were just there. Figment?
It's just, yeah.
That's immediately what I
Yeah.
thought of when I watched it this time was Figment.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I had a Figment hat.
With the horns?
Yes.
I had the same fucking hat.
Dude, I wish we had known about this earlier. I would have brought you guys back some Figment stuff.
We went to Disney World in 1986, and my mom, I was like, I gotta have that hat.
I went 85.
Did you really?
Wow.
I wore that motherfucking, that purple hat with the orange horns. I wore it everywhere. I'm
That's
sure
awesome.
I looked like a total fucking jack.
We thought it was great though.
Yeah.
At least we're not corny enough to have the Mickey ears. Come on, we're not that bad.
And I love when they jump in the water and they go swimming underneath. Because somehow they knew exactly where to go.
I would have died. Like every time they do that, I'm like, do you know what I used to do as a kid?
Would you hold your breath?
Oh my
I did the
God.
same thing, dude.
To see if you could have done it.
And even now when I watch it, like this time I watched it now, I get like anxiety in my chest because
Yeah.
I feel like they're underwater forever.
I would have been dead. Like, I can't, because I
I
also...
would have died because I have horrible sense of direction. I would
I
have
don't
just.
mind being underwater, but not knowing where the opening is, I would have fucking had a heart attack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How could they all commit to this?
Fucking courage.
No one really knows. If anybody knows, it's that wizard guy.
He has a... Yeah.
Mako, yeah.
He has a different name than he did in the first movie.
Does he really?
Actually, I don't even know if they have him as a name in the first movie, but his character is finally named in this one, and it's like I forget. I
I
feel
thought
like
it was
it'd be-
Mako or something.
No, Mako's
that's
his real name.
That's his real name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it have been funny if when they finally surfaced, they would have been in One-Eyed Willie's pirate ship room?
And they were like, wrong room. They went back down.
Exactly. Just like Naked Gun style.
Or Wayne's World. I always wanted to open a door to where guys are training like in James Bond movies. So, yeah, that scene is wild, dude. But before we even get there, we have to talk about how this woman is totally... Again, we talked about this in Karate Kid 2. Why is it the queen's niece? Where's this girl's mother? Is she okay with this? What's going on? Why is it her niece? Where's her daughter? What's happening here? Why is it always a niece or something like that? Is that an 80s? Ghoul said it was an 80s thing.
I think Star Wars like kicked that off. I feel like always like Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru, Luke was their nephew, and he becomes like the chosen one. So the chosen one always has to be a nephew or a niece. Can't be your own kid. So.
Now, we haven't talked about Grace Jones yet as Zulu or whatever her fucking name is. Zula? I don't know. I can't remember.
She was like a famous
Singer.
singer, and I think she modeled some. She was just like a celebrity back then.
Was she
In the pop culture world.
Was she involved with Sylvester Stallone in a movie at one point? I feel like, or am I just?
In a movie?
I don't know. Or like, so I feel like there's something. I don't know. Well, no,
I think you're thinking of Mr. T in Rocky 3.
Jesus. No, I feel like there was I don't know. I'm probably Mandela effect.
Yeah, probably. Because I really don't. I would think I would have jumped out at me.
Yeah.
But isn't it funny how, like, when we first get introduced to her, she beats a whole mob with just
she
some
beats the
stick
fuck
with
out of those
a
dudes.
stick.
Yeah.
She takes out a whole mob with a stick.
Donatello style.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, with a bow staff, whatever.
And she tells fucking Wilt Chamberlain that she wants to ride with them, and he says no. So she gets pissed, and then
he
they
says,
fucking
he says, be off.
yeah. And so then they fucking fight. And then did you notice that when Wilt grabs her and lifts her straight up over his body, her fucking black snapper is on full display?
Yes, I always notice that.
Completely fully naked underneath that kilt or whatever the fuck it was she had on.
I definitely recognize some like full ass shots, but I didn't realize you could see that.
Oh no,
Holy
you can
shit.
see you can see her full vaginas
Her
on display.
labia majora?
Dude, Sharon Stone ain't got shit on her in this movie. Did you say labia majora?
It's a Wayne's World thing.
No, I know what it means. I work in a lab. I've had plenty of swabs from labia majoras before.
Yeah, and what'd you find of those things?
Just the way
It
you
tastes
said-
pretty good.
He licks the swabs.
Oh.
He's like, this is fantastic.
Yep, she's got herpes. I can taste it.
I've tasted herpes about 87 times. Yeah.
But anyway, it was almost like it was stunt casting in this movie for some of the roles with Wilt Chamberlain and then her just because of her place in pop culture back then.
It must have felt so cheap to Arnold, right?
Right.
Like, she was like an ace with that fucking staff too. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, like she must have trained like a motherfucker.
No, supposedly, I think she trained for 6 months.
She did. I saw that. Yeah.
Wow.
And the reason is that they point that out is because she actually hurt a lot of the people in the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she came in contact with them.
It's funny that you said Donatello because even though I wasn't into Ninja Turtles as a cartoon, I loved the arcade game. I was like 14, 15, and I would always pick Donatello.
Because the reach.
I guess that's why, even though his weapon is like not really the coolest, but I felt like I could just kick ass with him with that stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing.
The original Turtle arcade game and Turtles in Time are the two greatest beat 'em up movie games of all time.
I never played the second one, I guess, but the first one I played the shit out of.
Everyone did, dude. It was in my pizza place in the 90s. I couldn't have been alive at a better time.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fucking jealous.
Yeah, I had a great life. God, I
Fuck
miss
my
it.
generation.
Think I'd have an arcade in my own man cave. I could just relive it.
Back to the ice back to the ice crystal scene where he kills the monster. So when he has to make that choice between the two mirrors,
Oh, dude.
my point was when he throws the sword, if you look close, as soon as the point of the sword hits the glass,
Don't tell me it goes down.
the nose of the sword immediately goes down. Yet the wizard walks out with it sticking straight out of his chest because it loses all of its momentum as soon as it hits that glass.
Okay, here's what I thought you were going to say. We all saw the huge room the friends of his were in when they got to that glass that went down after he went in it. They could have easily just moved out of the way. They acted like they were trapped.
Stationary. No.
You're going to kill one of us, yeah. And then to top it off, as soon as he's done killing this guy, Boombata just smashes the mirror in and walks right in. Why didn't you do that while he was fighting him?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I've never thought of
Wow.
You could have helped him.
Holy shit.
The hell was
Wow.
it? You're just going to watch the whole time until you're, like, it was weird. It's one of those things that you're not supposed to think about, I guess.
Rats. There we go.
So let's not gloss over, though, that he needs a Kiro. That's his name, Ghoul.
Yes, I was gonna say it was something with an A. Yeah.
It's not Mako, it's a Kiro. I guess he didn't have that name in the first one?
I feel like
I don't even remember him in the first one.
Oh, yeah. Dude, he's the main reason Arnold came back to life.
I gotta rewatch it.
badass bow and arrow shit during the final battle in that one. I feel like he had a different name in that one. I might be wrong.
So when those cannibals are getting killed by these guys, tell me you didn't believe those were real cannibals as a kid. I totally bought into it. I was like, oh yeah, that's probably what they look like.
Is that when Arnold does that behind the back sword twirling shit? Or is that later?
It could have been later.
That's when he fights
That guy that we talked about. The mole rats guy or whatever you said.
LaFleur.
Oh, okay. I love that scene. The way he just starts twirling his sword, goes behind the back like he's in the fucking Harlem Globetrotters.
I was very
I
I was surprised by that, honestly, but I thought that was cool.
Oh yeah, because he kills the guy, and then Wilt Chamberlain starts attacking Conan, and he's like, "I thought you were gonna hurt the girl." Why would he think that?
So the betrayal we know is gonna happen because they talk about it. Like, what's her name? The Queen tells him.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
But the thing that I was getting mad at, I was like, how do none of these other people, it's blatantly obvious that he's trying to sabotage their return home mission.
Here's the flaw here. So Arnold even says later on, after Boombata tries to trap them twice at this point.
Yeah.
He says, it was all their plan to get the crown jewel, kill us or whatever, and return to Shadowzar or whatever. And the promise she made you, a lie. Here's the flaw. Those guards came to kill Conan only after she got the crystal from the ice castle. She never even got the horn yet. Why would you have killed Conan before she even obtained the thing that will actually bring Dagoth back to life? Why wouldn't you wait till she got the horn?
They probably think the hard part is getting the crystal because you got to kill the wizard.
But another wizard's with the other thing now, the keepers of the horn.
Yeah, but then so they probably figure Conan got us to here to kill the wizard. We don't need it. Okay, we can kill him. Bombada's just as strong, if not stronger, for them. He can probably
take care of the other guy.
Take care of the rest. Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I would have been like, well, the more the merrier. Let's keep this guy alive till we get the thing we really need.
Yeah, that's just the way I could see. Like from what you are taught, that's the way I as I keep saying, in universe. Like I'm thinking for the bad guys this time.
No, that's fine. Not by her orders. I love how Malik is always doing this humorous stuff. Maybe someone should stay behind and watch the horses.
Yeah. He's almost he's almost they try and make him as the coward, but then I love how he always he's like, fuck, I gotta go. I gotta go.
But he always jumps in, but it's always a kind of opportune moment, so there's no way he could lose.
Yeah.
I love how after they have that battle and they're sitting by the fire at night, he starts rubbing that cream
on fucking Zula's fucking thighs and just keeps going closer and closer and closer.
And she even calls him out.
No.
He's like, my wound is down here.
My wound is lower. We don't want infection to spread. I'll spread your head. She was great. I'll tell you what, for all the stunt casting this movie has, admittedly, I think everyone at least didn't screw it up.
No, dude,
I totally agree.
Yeah, when you get a good group, a movie that has just a good kind of an Expendables type thing, where you have the group of each one has a different specialty that they provided a group, and you cast the actors right, it's just fucking perfect. And this one 100% has
Yeah, for the tone they were going for in this movie, I thought everyone knocked it out of the park.
Mm-hmm. I have a note towards the end, and this is kind of throwing it, but I like how none of them die.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Because nowadays, at the end of if they made that movie now, dude, at the end of the day, the Conan and the princess would have been the only two left alive.
Just think, you just pointed out how really lighthearted this is.
Yeah. Even if it was Conan 1 and they did that, none of these characters would have survived.
Valeria died.
Yeah, exactly.
His main chick. Obviously, you couldn't kill Jenna. You could have easily killed the wizard or Malik or Zula.
Knowing Tracy Walter, his career, I was waiting. I was like, oh, they're gonna kill this poor fucking bastard, just because we love him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you definitely would have expected Akira to have a self-sacrifice, stay behind while I do this, and then he dies, kind of thing.
Absolutely, he would have done that.
Yeah.
Wow, this is so PG that never happened. I never even considered that in my life. Wow. And a guy who watched it once comes up with this. Amazing. How about the fight between Conan and the head guard? When Conan does right behind me. Like the poses.
Yeah, that's when he does the twirling thing.
Yeah,
right?
his like
and
sword
when he gets it back from around him, he does that full on pose just like that.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hero shot for sure. Yep.
Absolutely, yeah.
And he looks great.
Yep.
His arms are out of control in this. And
Do you get like massively erect when you watch this movie?
I don't think it went down yet. And this is from when I was 11. No, just think, he looked like this underneath the clothes in Terminator, because this was the same freaking year, dude.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He looked like that under then again, we saw him actually in Terminator. But yeah, that's what he looked like. How crazy is that?
He definitely looks a little bigger in Terminator, because you said this was filmed in 83, obviously.
It's probably, yeah.
Yeah,
and then,
the end of 83 and early 84. That's how I know
Up
that.
even more for the Terminator then. Wow.
But they both came out in 84 though.
Yeah, I believe Terminator was mostly shot in because
he got on even more steroids for Terminator.
Basically, he injected a few more fucking needles in his ass. Yeah,
he's definitely 100% bigger in Terminator, but still, to a degree, this is what you're looking at there.
So Arnold, like you talked about earlier with the spread your head scene, Arnold played an amazing drunk. I mean, the Ghoul wishes he was
really
there with
did.
these guys with a bottle of Jack.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
That'd be amazing.
When you watch this, did you not wish you were totally wasted while you're watching this?
Well, I wasn't wasted, but I was drinking while I was watching it, so I had a semi effect while I was there.
Did that not make it a billion times better? Lot on your knife, not on your life. Like, Arnold really did come off as a real drunk. He goes, if you want to be a warrior, you don't fight with a toothpick. And he throws it back at Zula. And she's all obsessed with him because he saved her life, and he's totally like dismissing her.
He played drunk extremely well. He really did.
Which sucks because you don't really get that a lot from him.
No, you never do.
And just call back, that's when the princess says, I suppose nothing hurts you. And he goes, only pain.
Only pain.
And just the expression on his face and the way he says that, it's amazing. Like, he legitimately looks fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And how about when the princess swings his 80-pound sword over her head and it bangs Malik on the top of the head?
Yeah. And then he walks into fucking Wilt Chamberlain's chest armor and just fucking knocks himself out.
Yeah.
That's the kind of screwball shit that you not even close to seeing in the first Conan movie.
Nothing, yeah.
And Wilt Chamberlain's look at him like that crunched eye thing, like, what the hell?
Yeah, like, you fucking good, buddy?
Yeah, like that. It almost makes you like Boombata. Like, he almost seems like cool for having that reaction. Like, he's like a real person.
Yeah.
There's two moments of Boombata that also strike me as maybe he's not as bad as you think. Although he did do that weird thing where he attacked Conan, and he goes, why you attack me? He goes, I thought you were going to hurt the girl. So I guess at that moment he did actually try to kill him. However, there are now two instances where he spared Conan's life.
That's true.
He hit the lever on that big wall they pushed up and had Malik go in almost like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
To see if there's a lock or whatever. And he turns the lever and it doesn't close, right? When they're fighting the guards, the keepers of the horn, Arnold's fighting them and Boombata closes it to trap Arnold out there. Now, you could argue that Arnold would have died had all those guards kept coming. He probably would have got killed. But not necessarily. We don't really know. Then there's a part where he smashes the top of the cave tunnel thing that they're crawling in to get out of this place later on, which just traps them. So, which we're looking at right now. Arnold, see him behind you? He's crawling out of it. So Boombata kind of spared Arnold's life. He didn't kill him.
Well, he probably figured that the Wizard and his guys would eventually get through, and then they just find them in the tunnel, and then since it was a dead end, they'd have no choice. So they probably killed him.
But he didn't make sure he put his knife in Conan's heart.
Yeah, he didn't personally do it. But also, to a degree, too, is like, he was playing the ruse up, too. He fought the guards with with Conan, so he was killing his own guys just to put up the fucking front that he was an ally.
Wait a minute. Now that you're saying it, I didn't even notice that. Did he really?
You don't see, like, the scene where he literally, like, uses that mace scythe thing and cuts a bunch of dudes, and then he picks the one dude up and throws him into a bunch of other ones. Like,
I didn't pick up on that.
That's why, like, it teeters on, like, because my first time, even just watching it for the first time, I almost thought, I was like, oh, maybe he's, like, actually, like, gonna sour on the queen, and he's, like, actually, like, oh, maybe Conan's not a bad guy, like, I'll, like, fight with him, and they fend
So
off
why
a
would
bunch
he
of
go
those
after
guys.
Conan, though, after that, and swipe at him if he was doing all that?
I think he's just trying to play it up that he's not gonna betray him.
And then he betrays him.
Yeah, but then immediately after that, he
so
rolls.
why wait? I mean,
That's I think it's just a weird. I wouldn't say edit, but I think just the way they had that happen, because like him fighting side by side with Conan is weird, because you would think, oh fuck it, you know what? I'm a traitor. Fuck you, and just kill him right there.
I missed that this time.
Yeah, he's like fighting his own guys.
Really? Wow,
Yeah.
that's different.
I don't know. It's confusing the way they play him out in this movie. Like, he helps some of the times, and then he tries to sabotage it some of the times. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to hurt the girl. No, he didn't. He didn't fucking think he was trying to hurt the girl.
Yeah, he was just trying to kill him.
Exactly.
I like how Arnold just glares at him like, I don't believe a word you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I like how Zula, is that her name?
Zula, yeah.
When they go through that fucking cave, there's that rat, and she freaks the fuck out. She can fight a whole goddamn army of barbarians, but she sees a rat and freaks the fuck out.
And then she shrugs. That is such
just
a
like, I don't know.
But I still love Arnold's reaction to her shrug, and I love. See, it's funny. Arnold probably hated every minute of this, but he actually enjoyed the filming of this movie, although he did say that the writing was childish.
I mean, yeah, it is, but
Well, I'm sure coming off the first one, and then when he saw the script and everything for this one, was like, what are we doing here?
yeah.
Right. But he went for it. Thank God. Otherwise, we wouldn't even have this. Like, they wouldn't have went with somebody else back then. They'd be
Because
like,
it's like making Goodfellas and then making Goodfellas 2 in the vein of like fucking Airplane or The Naked Gun or something.
no, it's not.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Let's
Yeah.
say, what is a real equivalent here? Let's say
Friday the 13th Part 2 versus Part 6, maybe?
Yeah.
that's more in line. Yeah. So I love how Conan always has to tell Boombata to help him. Like every time, Boombata! Like he's trying to lift a fucking garage door type thing that's made out of concrete, and he's alone pushing this up, and he has to, hey asshole, hey lazy fuck, come over here and help me with this thing. You're the only other guy with muscles here. He does this twice. Like Boombata would just stand there and watch Arnold do everything.
Yeah. And I love Malak coming in. I'll help too.
Oh, dude. Oh, help.
His delivery is amazing.
It's he's so good.
He's so good. You can't hate this character. Just like Short Round in Indiana Jones Part 2, you can't really hate him, even though it's the whole classic kids thing.
I was gonna say
incorporated.
one of the points earlier too, before the right before this, when that guard comes out and attacks him in the woods, he pulls off that knife shank move again. Like he jumps on the guy's horse.
Boom.
Yeah, but he does a really cool thing. It's like a really cool effect. He does the throat slit. He slits the guy's throat.
He does, you're right.
Yeah, just like Michael Myers slits that Marshall's throat in Halloween 2.
You know, when I burped and I said rats, and I said gotta put that in there, I had a flashback and I went, oh God, Halloween 2.
You're like what's his name? Fucking Kurt Russell in Tombstone. Oh God.
And then I just forgot about it for like an hour. But
Alex, that was all Ghoul. I had nothing.
Ghoul usually is the culprit at this point. if you noticed, he can't let it go. Dude, there's got to be a point where that's not okay anymore.
I hate change.
Yeah, there's got to be a point where we have to move on to a different movie.
You don't understand how people love that, though.
I don't even know. I think they're on my team. They're forgetting about it until you do it.
I think you should put a poll on the Facebook page tonight.
I do too. Should we or should we not continue with the Halloween 2 references?
If the viewers decide no, I will stop.
I'll put my hands up and say no more.
Cold turkey.
Right.
I will quit.
Guys, please say no. Vote no on, what is it, something number 339. Oh, God.
So the best reaction ever was still, yeah.
My new favorite reaction is when I think it was Karate Kid 1. Alex said he said next time I do it, he's gonna cave my fucking chest in.
I was like, all right, this is done, though. If you do it,
cave your fucking chest in.
I think it was Karate Kid 2, right? And I think you talked about how they did the thing before the movie or something.
Yes, yep, yeah.
Because I couldn't believe we got to it that soon. I was outraged. I was like, wow, this is...
But you approved it at the same time because you're like, all right, it's done. That's it.
Yeah,
it's
done.
over.
We're done. I can't believe I never cut one of those out. God, I can't believe I left every one of your stupid references.
Thank God.
Can't. It's disrespect if you do.
Dude, it's canon.
sorry.
You have to.
Yeah.
Why didn't I do it like on the 7th one though? Like when it wasn't that big of a deal.
I feel like you were on board to a degree.
So Jenna puts the diamond in the holder. She that door opens to the horn. She walks through flames, which is clearly. Listen, I'm glad they did. Listen, and let's talk about the sets. So, do you know that most of these sets are miniatures, and they shot it in such a way?
Like you mean like from like when they show like the ice castle from afar? I believe that.
Mostly Shadowzar is the one that I saw pointed out. But, like, even though the Keepers of the Horns place...
You're saying that's a miniature?
Supposedly, yes. People are crediting this movie that even in today, you couldn't even tell. Now, I don't know how this works. Yeah, and how do you match the sky and all the light? I don't know. But supposedly... they did a fantastic job on miniatures here.
Yeah, I wouldn't even... I mean, I would suspect it for, like...
obviously, there's no ice castle in this world sitting there for them to go, oh, let's shoot here. Yeah. So, obviously, yes, that is a miniature. And obviously, Shadowzar, there's probably none of those. Probably none of the things of the Keepers of the Horn. Obviously, is none of that stuff.
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
oh, shit.
It's all created for the movie. And somehow it...
I love that... temple though, because I immediately that's the one thing I was like, oh, this feels like it's like something out of Temple of Doom. Like it's awesome.
Well, what about Thulsa Doom's place? Like that? What was that? In the first one, that like because they're in that stuff a lot of times.
Fuck.
It's weird, right? Like.
I just love that scene where it's Conan's bending the book. First of all, do you know how hard that would be to bend iron bars like that?
While two people are arguing about cousins, sisters, brothers?
That's the next thing I have. It's like a fucking Abbott and Costello routine they're doing.
Yeah.
It's another fucking...
Who is on first?
Exactly. It's another example of how this movie is so different from the first one.
It would never take place.
Yep.
But we did gloss over how Akira finally got his big moments reading like the stuff on the walls about Jenna's sacrifice, which we already knew though, so it wasn't like some huge revelation.
Well, we knew, but they didn't.
Conan didn't know.
Yeah.
But he didn't seem to care. He's like, that's just writing on the wall. Like, no, dude, they're gonna kill her.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's writing on the wall? What does that mean?
Yeah. It's almost like not until he realizes that he's been betrayed that he suddenly decides to give a shit. Like, he doesn't care if she lives or dies, but when he realizes he's been used as a tool...
Suddenly she has to stay alive.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna fuck this plan up. Solely because they tried to kill me.
Right, and then I'm gonna see the shit out of this girl.
I think I missed that part.
Oh, you guys only watched the PG version?
Yeah, I didn't see the Alex version.
So what about the scene when Conan and Bombata are fighting? Which Conan chops him in the knee with that sword. I swear to God, I thought he cut his fucking leg off, but then they jump a scene ahead, and he's back on two legs just fighting with him. How would that be? He just got smoked in the knee with a sword.
He even goes as far as at one point right after that, he grabs onto something and he
double foot kicks him right in the yes.
Yep.
He just got bashed in the fucking leg with that sword.
And you see blood come out when he does it, too.
Yeah, he crumples to the ground when that happens.
Yeah.
You could not walk after that.
Yeah. Also, especially that part, like, you bleed out in a minute.
Yes!
Especially if he cut the wrong artery in the leg.
Yeah. Like,
we should have focused on which leg it was and if he would have died.
Well, it was his right leg, because he was looking at the camera, and he hit him with the right leg, and he went down. But then he was fucking kicking him in the chest, swinging like a goddamn gymnast.
Yeah, dude. But I do like the battle.
Do you recognize a certain move that Arnold does? Conan does in this that Arnold does in another movie?
What's that?
I probably did when I saw it, but I might not have written that down.
When he jumps off the ledge and clobbers those two guys at the same time.
See, you're cheating because you're saying something after this fight.
Well, but I mean, like, if you think about it, that became that becomes him.
Let me read my notes. Arnold does commando jump off high place onto two people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
It's become a classic Arnold move in that time.
Like watching this, but having my love of Commando, seeing him do that, I was like, yes! Like,
is that amazing? He just likes to jump off of high places onto two people.
Yeah, it's just it's a very effective move.
So Jenna's willingly getting sacrificed.
So she knows she's gonna die, right?
Oh yeah. Her neck. She exposes.
She's
her
like,
neck.
She's like, exposed. Crazy. And that's all basically just so they can bring
Dagoth back.
Dagoth, yeah, it's supposed to be like Satan or some shit. Like, is this Prince of fucking Darkness or whatever? Like,
did we ever get? I did kind of. I feel like I heard they cut scenes out of more explanation about him.
Oh,
what do you guys make of Dagoth? Like, what is he? A god of war, a god of evil? What? And why would they want him? They think they're going to be at his right hand side.
Well, they refer to it as part of the thing is like it become the what do they call it? The end of, or no, not the end. What do they say in the he brings the end of, or the death of men, or the death of man, or something like that.
So why would that help anyone on Earth?
That's what I mean. But so they think that like he's gonna, but then they're like, oh no, but we'll control him. So like they think that he's basically just gonna be like,
the keeper of the horn is like, we will something him.
Yeah.
We will tame him or something like that.
Yes. So they're basically going to use him to, like, wipe out their enemies. I guess they're going to use him as a weapon, even though he's supposed to be a god.
Okay, so could we, like, break this down a little and maybe be critical? That monster, you're going to control just some basically big elephant type thing, and he'll just run around and kill thousands of people in each village or kingdom that you're against? How would that happen?
Yeah, that thing is, first of all, that thing's fucking terrifying looking.
It is terrifying, but let's be real, like, could it really take over the Earth?
Well, no, especially, like, it's like a giant, slow creature.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think it could, I mean, it could take over Earth.
Is this where we tell Ghoul who played that role?
Wait, you're telling me there's an actor inside that?
Oh, I wouldn't call him an actor, but...
Well, I thought that was just like
there's a very famous person inside of it.
Who? Wait, so there's a person... That's a person acting?
That's a person?
I thought... A guy?
A guy?
I thought that was just a fucking, like, puppet, like, creature, because I was going to say, the creature effects in this movie are fucking amazing.
It's funny you say that. Although there was a person in it, there were people working the arms and legs, I think?
Well, the arms for sure. Yes.
Even though a guy should have been able to do that, I guess.
A guy?
Right?
Yeah, a guy. Wait, so you're telling me that there's a guy in that
Yes, a very, very large guy. Some might call him a giant.
Oh, this clicks now.
You saw the picture?
Years ago. And I was
is it?
wondering,
Or why he was with Wilt Chamberlain and Arnold?
yeah, wow, that's Andre the Giant?
Yes!
That picture makes so much more sense now.
He's Dagon.
Wow.
Yep.
How crazy is that? Andre the Giant. They couldn't think of anyone else.
And they credited him with his real name, right?
Rusimov, right?
Yes, yes.
Probably,
Andre
yeah.
Rusimov or something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
Holy shit. That
Yep.
picture, I remember seeing that picture like years ago, and I was like, oh, Andre the Giant and Arnold, that's cool.
He must have visited the set.
That's exactly, like, wow, holy shit.
Yep. I will say, I find the creature design in this a little subpar, maybe.
I think it looks great, but it's not very mobile.
Have you guys ever seen this Roger Corman horror movie from 1980 called Humanoids from the Deep? Have you ever seen that?
I've seen pictures, like I know what of it, yeah.
Well, it's about these like creatures that come out of the ocean. That's what this thing reminds me of, like a huge, giant version of these ocean monsters that come out.
That's funny, because to me, the vibe, or the way it looked for me was, it looks almost like the original version of what the Predator was supposed to look like when it was still Van Damme playing the creature.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
But then also, there's a moment where it reminds me of Predator 2, when Arnold's on top of it, or on the back of it, and then I think it's supposed to be like lightning is happening, but it goes in between dark and, or like flashing. It almost reminds me of the train scene in Predator 2, when the lights go out and you just like get like flashes from the gunshots and shit. I just thought that was pretty cool. But wow, there's a fucking Andre the Giant is in this now too.
Yep.
Jesus.
I thought it was Roddy Piper.
I thought it was Junkyard Dog.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
not him
oh, is that all you do?
either. How amazing was Dagoth, though, when the statue started moving?
Would start like moving, it like kind of has like that like melt effect.
And then it became like darker, like the
Yeah, I thought that shit was fucking creepy.
crazy, right? The queen is like, kill her. It's crazy because like the way she's saying it.
That's what she's so hot. Her personality and everything.
I would have 100% killed her for her. Yeah.
So how about Zula killing the guy who's about to sacrifice her with her staff?
That was a fucking badass spear throw.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like she just, whoosh, and the guy's like, ah, like, so good.
And like when this thing comes to life and it's like getting its whole thing going, how many times was lightning gonna strike Shadowzar? Like how many lightning strikes were there? Like 10?
There has to be, dude. When you're in a movie like this and you get to this point, lightning has to come into play somehow.
But did you notice it knocked down like 10 or 8 of the pillars or whatever?
Yeah.
Wait, where are we now with this in this movie?
I had to restart it. We've already watched the whole movie.
Bombata!
So there was a famous rapper.
I was gonna say, was Africa Bambaataa?
Africa Bambaataa, I guarantee you, was the inspiration for that name.
Yeah.
From the late 70s and early 80s. Ghoul, I'm stoked you know who that is.
Dude, I mean, unfortunately, his past. Unfortunately, he's a very shady character.
Oh, is he? I guess I haven't heard about that.
I'm pretty sure it's him. Unless I'm thinking of somebody from Grand. Oh, I'm thinking of Grand Poobah. Never mind.
Is he with the Diddy parties?
No, he was like no Africa.
No, Africa Bambaataa was like one of the OG rap guys from the late 70s.
Looking for the perfect beat.
Perfect beat, yep. And
Love that song.
Planet Rock. You know Planet Rock?
Oh, fucking Planet Rock. Oh my god.
Amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, as soon as I heard that name, I was like, Africa Bambaataa.
Absolutely where they got this name from.
100%.
How about when Conan has to rip the horn out of this thing's head? Is that not the most graphic?
Every time I watch this movie and he's like pulling that thing and you see like the tendons and all that shit. Mm-hmm. So,
dude,
this is what it makes me think about every time. Have you ever had a scab like on your leg or something and accidentally ripped it off way before it should have come off?
Yep.
Yes.
That's exactly what it makes me feel like every time I watch this.
Yeah.
It's so fucking painful to watch him like slowly rip this goddamn thing out of his head.
I got the chills thinking about it.
I know. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
It rips so slowly.
Yeah, and like the noises too, the like yeah. Ugh.
I cannot believe this is PG-13.
No, it's PG. There was no PG-13 back. That's what I'm saying.
You see every little fucking tendon and tissue and all that shit.
Everything. You see everything. And it's incredible.
Yes. That part looks fantastic.
Right. Yeah. This looks real.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Also, not to gloss over the fact that the queen dies by getting impaled by that horn, which I think is ironic. Yeah. The very thing that she sought ended up being her end.
I wonder what she was thinking when he first pierced her, when she was on him and leaning over. What was she thinking? Like, I don't believe this.
Yep.
I'm not gonna live for another 49 seconds here.
49 seconds.
It's very specific.
And this is the thing that I wanted more than anything. I don't believe I'm done. So
just sacrifice her own blood.
Right. Now, let's really think about this movie for a second. Jenna was not sacrificed.
Mm-hmm.
No.
What do you think that meant to this movie? Or this situation, let's say?
That Arnold was going to bust that cherry.
No. What I'm saying is, as far as Dagoth, do you think he flipped out and killed the queen because things aren't right? Or do you think nothing would have been different if she was killed?
I don't think any... I think this is one of those classic, the people who think that they have, we'll summon him and he'll work for, and then the evil comes through and it causes havoc. I don't think that it would have gone any differently.
Do you think all that lightning wouldn't have struck had the proper sacrifices been made?
No, I think it would have.
So wait, but we have to think that... Here's the problem. We have to think there's some consequence to the fact that nothing went right. We have to think that. We have to think that because she wasn't sacrificed, things went awry. Now, what are those things?
I don't know, you could, but I always think of it as the evil entity gives the instructions for how to be released to the humans. They get the thing to do it. I think all he still spawned even though she wasn't sacrificed.
Right.
So I think all he needed was the diamond and honestly all he needed was the horn. That's all he needed. And the trick was I need a sacrifice. So they were put the horn in and then you have the ritual of sacrifice which will give time for him to spawn. And then it doesn't matter if she dies or not, because she's gonna get fucking killed anyway.
But you don't believe that scrolls mattered?
I don't think they did. I think when it comes to those evil kind of entities like that, I think that they just trick.
Well, here's where I think you're wrong.
Okay.
Because she was she had the mark or whatever at birth.
Shit. Okay. Yeah.
And she was the only one who could touch the crystal and the only one who could touch the horn.
Yeah. Well, so even at that, it doesn't she still doesn't need to be sacrificed, but because she has the mark, that is essential, yeah.
But you can't tell me that she's the only one on Earth who could touch two things, yet it doesn't matter that we're not following through on the other part of this whole thing.
I don't know. It could be either. I mean, it's a good point. No,
I wish it was blatant. What was the downfall to the fact that she wasn't sacrificed? I wish it was completely obvious.
Yeah, I think I'm just going off of just other movies where people try and summon an evil thing and then it ends up turning on them. Obviously, you could fucking Trick or Treat. It's a clear example. He thinks that Sammy Kerr is gonna do some shit for him, but he ends up being the wrong way. He was just the vessel to get him back on Earth. Yeah, so
rock and roll.
Yeah, no, that's a good point, Alex. I didn't remember the marked part. That's my bad.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just wondering,
What did they not do right?
yeah, did they miss something here? Like,
Like it's a recipe and they forgot an ingredient and it fucked the whole thing up.
shouldn't there be a big thing that happens because she wasn't properly sacrificed?
Yeah.
Now, is that big thing that he killed the queen? Maybe that's enough, right? Like, but we don't know. Like, why would he know that's the queen? Like, how would he know?
That's the thing too. It's like the way that, especially with the way that thing looks, that thing just looks like just a fucking beast. So I don't think it would.
Like, it's not thinking that much, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it's just gonna kill everything in its path.
How about when Malik throws the knife into his mouth?
I thought that was pretty awesome. Reminds me of Near Dark. That happens to somebody.
Wow. Well, yeah, we talked about Arnold ripping the horn out, and then that instead of like blood, it's like green liquid that pours out of him.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
It is great.
Probably have to do that to avoid the R rating though, because I was gonna say, weren't we talking about that on another movie where they had to change the color of the blood?
Yeah, to shut these people up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's one thing I want to talk about just at the end when after the Conan kills Dagoth.
Oh,
when Malak goes over, stabs its dead body, and then puts his
Does the
and he
pose,
steps on it.
Stands on her. That's great.
like a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a trophy hunt. Like when those motherfuckers go kill lions and shit, they stand on them.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, when he does that, yeah, it's like, dude, you did nothing. Listen, you saved Arnold. His head was about to be squashed, and he threw a knife into the thing's mouth, and it stopped him from squashing.
He still did a part.
It's like if Paulie would have ran in the ring and hit Drago on the back of his head while he was already down, and then put his foot on him and fucking smiled.
No,
for the
no, you don't
camera.
even have to do that. When he hit Hogan in the back with a chair,
Oh, you're right.
right? If he acted like that was the whole determining factor here, you know, like no, Rocky did a lot more after that.
I don't sweat you.
I don't sweat you. Oh God, that was great. Hogan didn't even have hair then.
I know that was 1982.
That's wild.
He lost his hair at like 30 years
Oh,
old.
dude, he wasn't even that old.
Can you imagine being 27 or 28 and going around with a horseshoe with fucking your hair growing a skullet?
And you're like, no, I like long hair. I'm not cutting it.
Dude, there are a couple of people who I grew up with who are young,
Long hair
either
horseshoe people?
No, not that. No, who are like losing their hair like that now, and it's like I'm like, yo, life got you good.
So at the end, after all this greatness, Jenna, which is really cool. I think it's a great ending. Where like, right? It's a very cool ending.
That's
here.
like I said. I like how none of the group dies, and they all end up having serving important roles in the kingdom.
Are they getting paid? Or is it just you get to kind of live in Shadowzar and there are no bills? You just get food.
You just get everything you want on command.
And like orgies.
Even being the court jester.
Can you believe he's going to be a court jester?
They ripped that ending off from Star Wars so bad when the ending of the original Star Wars, when she calls up Luke and Chewbacca and Han Solo and all that shit.
Total ripoff.
Yeah.
This came out after Star Wars?
Yeah.
Star
Wars was 77.
Oh, then definitely, yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Well, that's like I said earlier, the whole Star Wars formula of like when we were talking about like nieces and nephew thing. Like, yeah, it was Star Wars is a template for a lot of things. I hate to say it, but it was, but it also works in the same way.
Oh, it does.
Like, yeah.
So yeah, they all get appointed jobs and stuff like that, and it's a very cool moment, and it's very nice to see.
I was shocked at him turning down.
It's epic though, right? He's like,
it is fucking badass.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you were shocked that they kissed because he was 36 and she was like 11.
Well, it's at the time, like I said, watching this, I was assuming she was probably like 18.
Dude, he was only 21 years older than her. This is Jack Nicholson and Leonardo DiCaprio's this is their Tuesday.
Nothing wrong with a 36-year-old man kissing a 14-year-old girl. Well, I guess she was 15 by then.
Yeah, oh.
So that's fine. She was 15, so that's fine.
She was 15.
These are professional actors.
And if you notice, Arnold's mouth does not move when they kiss.
No.
Because he wasn't into it.
No, he was scared he was going to get sued for statutory rape.
He's like, I didn't kiss her, she kissed me.
There's a deleted scene where she sucks him off.
Oh, was that the NC-17 version?
No, Conan's under 17.
Wow, that was good, Ghoul.
I'm so fucking stupid.
How'd you come up with that so quickly? That's so weird.
I'm a retard.
This kid's a genius.
I'm so smart.
We have a genius on our show. We didn't even appreciate it this whole time.
Yeah.
And we were about to fire you next week.
Yeah, so that's basically the end of the movie, right?
And,
Well, no.
The very end.
Besides that,
He says I will have my own kingdom, my own queen. And I like how she still was okay with that. Like, she gets it. Mm-hmm. And that means a lot, you know, as a viewer. Yep. You know, we get it. It's disappointing. Listen, as a kid, sure.
Yeah, you want him to settle down and have the happy life. Yeah.
Yeah, you thought, well, yeah, let's all hang out at Shadowzar and just kind of hang and do our thing here.
Dude, if Conan and the crew were all on Shadowside, that'd be the spot. I would fucking love being there.
Right. And he could have been the king and all that. Like, I will have my own kingdom, my own queen. Like, he felt that it's yours, though, and you're just adding me to it.
And that's where OG Conan the Barbarian
Kicks in.
Yep.
It works, even as a viewer. As a viewer, sure, you're disappointed because he's not going to be with all his friends.
Yeah, it's sad.
What you're seeing is a departure and the end of their friendship.
Yeah, stand by me.
He's not. Yeah, they're going to become two more faces in the halls. Like, he's not going to see these people again. Mm-hmm. How sad is that? These are his closest people. And even though, not Zula, but the other two guys.
You would imagine that, like, it maybe in an event, or I don't know if we ever fucking saw a third movie, like, he could call them in for help, that would have happened, but he's not adventuring with them day to day anymore. It's sad.
It's over. And so they hint King Conan, which everyone on Earth wanted who is into these movies. And we never freaking got it. And Arnold's been hinting at this, I swear to God, for 10, 15 years.
As recently as 2017, there was a movie called
The Legend of Conan that they were hoping to make, but they never did, sadly. Can you imagine him now as this grizzled old guy playing King Conan?
It'd
be amazing.
Opening night.
I would too, and I'm not an Arnold guy. I'd fucking go see it.
Like,
because it's historic at this point.
The way they even made him look.
The way he's sitting on that throne.
Like, yeah, you can tell. Like, yes. He's been through some shit.
Yes.
Like
Conan the Gobbler. It looks amazing. Or Conqueror. Sorry.
Gobbler.
Wait, Conan? Was that what it was supposed? Like, was there ever actually a third one?
No, there was in '80s. They were supposed to make Conan the Conqueror in '87.
That was the actual.
Yes, Conan the Conqueror. Something happened. He passed on it, or whatever the fuck happened. The money wasn't right. I don't know, but they didn't make it, and then it started to come to fruition again about 10 years ago. But then it just lost steam and. They could not find the financing for it, which blows my fucking mind. That no movie.
He's able to make
even as like a fucking Netflix movie or something. I mean,
like we were just talking about, Beverly Hills Cop 4 was a Netflix movie.
Right.
You can't make this.
How can you not make another Conan?
That's insane.
Whoa! It's getting late. I could use a drink. All right, what were you saying?
It's ridiculous.
I need a drink from this talk.
Yeah.
Because you know why? I really am not okay with this. How many mirrors are we smashing? He did like 15, but we're not going that far with this because I couldn't do the math. Out of 5 for Conan the Destroyer, Chris.
So like I said, I watched this movie a million times
as a kid, but once I hit my teenage years, we'll just say like post high school, I've probably only seen this movie, like this watch was probably only my third time, I'd say, in the last 30 years.
Now, wait a minute. I have a question.
Yes.
What made you watch it those other 2 times?
Just nostalgia purposes.
What'd you do? You found it on streaming or something and just said, oh, wow.
No, like the most recent time I watched it before this one was 15 years ago. And the only reason I watched it then was because that stupid remake was coming out. And I thought I was going to watch that, but I never did. And I was like, well, I'm going to watch Conan the Barbarian and the Destroyer. So that was 15 years ago. So, no, I rented the DVD and watched it because I didn't own it. And it came off kind of cheesy to me that last time I watched it. Like, wow, this isn't nearly as cool as I remember it being when I was a kid. So going into this watch, based on that most recent experience, even though it was 15 years ago, I was like, okay, I'll watch this, whatever. But this time, I actually had a lot of fun watching this. I thought it was fast-paced. I thought it was funny. I thought the acting was good for the type of movie that it was.
Right.
I'm not saying I'm going to rush to watch it again, but I will for sure watch it again at some point. I'm not going to compare to what I thought as a child, because, like I said, as a kid, I thought it was right. But right now, just from an enjoyability factor, I would smash 3.5 mirrors out of 5 for this movie.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's great considering your Arnold history with our show.
Right.
Yeah.
He's getting there.
And guys, I should have pointed this out like 2 hours ago, but this is a great privilege that you're getting Chris
on an Arnold movie.
Right. Has anyone realized that?
Well, I did do Predator.
Yes.
Commando, Total Recall, what
Terminator
else?
1 and 2.
Terminator 1, well, that's technically not right.
Technically he did.
But yeah, I'll give you that, yeah.
He insulted him a little bit.
Yeah, I was just about to fucking say that!
No, he technically did actually sit there and review those. Yes, he did. You just didn't
No,
hear him.
you're
He reviewed
right.
it a little bit. He reviewed it a little bit.
Now, going forward, I'm trying to think about any other Arnold movies that I would actually sit down and do with you guys.
Yes, please let us know now.
I would do Twins for sure.
We knew that.
I would do the first Conan, if we ever decide to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I would have done Raw Deal. That was another one that I didn't do because I watched
Alex.
I watched it post after you guys did it and thought, fuck, this was actually really fun. I wish I would have done that.
I think I said during the Total Recall commentary, I desperately wish that you were there for Raw Deal.
Raw Deal, yeah.
But during Total Recall, I think I actually mentioned it to him and he goes, no, I'm glad I wasn't.
Yeah, I was never into that.
That's
movie.
amazing that you don't like that.
Yeah.
And forget Arnold. Like, the content, I can't believe you don't like it. Like, what wouldn't you like about Total Recall?
I don't know. When it came out, I saw it a couple times, and
I just was not into it. Just wasn't. I don't know.
Wild. Do you think it's a deep down Arnold thing? Like, do you think you would have liked it had Stallone or whatever?
No, I don't know. That's really hard to say. I will do Junior though if you want to do Junior.
I will not.
I might set out for that. That could be a Chris solo cast.
Solo cast.
I was gonna say I'll do a bare bones episode.
Have fun. We'll come up with a new name for Dead Man's Party.
You gotta sit there and record it though with me though.
I walk away after I press a button.
Just hit record and walk away.
Yeah, I'll watch another movie.
Hey, you offered to do that for me and you a couple weeks ago.
I would listen. In the history of my career in podcasting, have not been on a show in any way, shape, or form.
I think at some point me and Chris got to just do a duo.
You have to.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I would love if people go, God, it's so much better without.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you imagine? They say, wow, all this time we've been following him, and he's the one bringing the show down.
Yep.
He's the weak link.
Who would have thought?
No, I'll you know what? I'll think of a movie me and Chris can do.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll do 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5. Yeah, solid film.
So I will go next because Ghoul has only seen this one time in his life. Now, obviously, you guys know if somebody earlier said they saw this 100 times, what kind of dope would I be if I said anything besides 5 out of 5, right? I clearly love this movie. And listen, technicalities aside, I don't even really see it. I really don't. I don't care that the first Conan was more serious than this. I don't care that there was a lot of stunt casting going on. I think we all kind of established that all those people held their own. I have no qualms about this. The writing, immature, I don't know, I guess. Would I say it's immature compared to even Clash of the Titans and stuff like that? I wouldn't say it's insanely immature. I think they had a quest. This was her thing, and they did it, and they got through it. Like, I don't think of it like that. Like, on a technical way. To me, this is an experience, and the experience is engaging. It's fun. It's Arnold, although not enthusiastic about the script. You couldn't tell, just like Michael J. Fox and Teen Wolf. Like, Michael J. Fox can say it a million times that there's people down the street making this movie, and I'm sitting here playing a werewolf. You know, he could say that all he wants. But when you watch Teen Wolf, you don't get the slightest hint that this guy is not completely committed to his role.
No, absolutely not.
And I get the same exact vibe from Arnold here. He played up to all of it, right? Like, you couldn't see apprehension here.
Nope.
And that kind of stuff speaks to you that I think he had a good time. I think he reluctantly had a good time. I think he was like, oh, this is the same as.
I also think, I mean, I feel like at this time, I feel like he said that just because he's building his career. Exactly. I think he genuinely actually did have an enjoyable time making this movie.
I think he's trying to do the Hollywood thing.
It's like, how many times have any of us done something like, oh, I only hung out with this person to make them feel better, but you actually had a good time, but you'll never fucking admit that because, oh, it might make me look like a fucking loser.
It's how it makes you look. And he could tell that it wasn't the first Conan, so he has to say these things. You know, because he is Conan. He better be a purist, right?
He fucking is Conan. There is no other Conan. Never will be.
Yeah, no, I've never had anything but great time watching this. It's never been anything but something I love. So, as dumb as it sounds, or whatever you want to say, to me, this is a 5 out of 5.
Good.
Perfect, great Arnold movie. And that's my number one guy. So, to me, this ranks up there with his best stuff.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be the first movie for me to feel that way. It doesn't matter. This is this movie. And that's how I feel while I'm watching it, when I'm done. So,
good.
Ghoul, now you're a huge Arnold guy, although you have some blind spots here and there.
Yep. First time watch, and then having it on in the background, even just looking at it a few times. We're at the Arnold drunk scene again.
Classic.
Perfect.
Only pain.
Only pain. Yeah, this has a lot of, like, it's very, I wouldn't say it's very different from the first one, but it is clearly different from the first one, but in a good way. There's a few things I wish we got from this one. Like, I would have loved a bit more, like, battle gore. I'm pissed that no one got beheaded.
Oh, no, they did. The cannibals. You see his head spinning.
I know, but I mean, like, a visual, like we got to see it
the
happen.
whole movement, yeah.
Because, like, I fucking love Arnold's, Conan's fucking sword. I would love to just see, like, a clear shot of that blade going through somebody's fucking neck and just lopping their head right off. Or, like, a few hundred of them, maybe. But no, Conan doesn't even make this movie for me. Like we've been saying, it's the people he's with.
Wow, it's the ensemble cast.
The ensemble like kills it. Like it's just Conan as their leader is just that's like the best part. It's just the cherry on top. And so, everything. I'm gonna be bold here, and I'm gonna say
I know what you're gonna say.
this is
You're gonna say 4.5.
Yeah.
4.5. 4.5.
I was gonna say 4.
Okay.
Yeah. I need to watch this more.
Wow.
Is what I need to do.
So you're saying you will revisit this?
Absolutely, especially now that our gracious host Alex gave me it on Blu-ray. I own this shit.
You
I
never
also
gave me a movie.
I need to rewatch I need to rewatch the first one too because it's been a while. So I'm gonna have a twofer, just 1 and 2 back to back one of these days. And
No, you don't give me movies. You gave me a yellow Teen Wolf shirt.
And what else? I thought I got you a couple things on Christmas.
Well, you gave me this Halloween cup.
And? Did they give you a Rocky thing or something?
Oh yeah, those metal signs.
Yeah.
Those are in my bathroom. Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
Bathroom.
No,
Hey,
the-
I wasn't. I
those are
wasn't
the
lying.
decor in my bathroom. Yeah.
I was. By the way, I wasn't lying. I do have shit I still have to send out to you guys. I'm just fucking lazy.
Guys, we will see your cousin, sister's brother in 2 weeks. Oh, Ghoul missed that. He has to be there.
I heard it. I heard it.
Ah, good. In closing, thank you for listening to Arnold Month. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. God bless your family. We will see you in 2 weeks for what will probably be known as our biggest show of the year.